Saints of Christ, can we talk for a minute? I want to ask you something. How are you really doing? I mean, with the stress, the anxiety, that constant feeling of being overwhelmed. It's a lot, right? The world feels like it's spinning faster and faster, and it's so easy to get caught up in the chaos. I've been there. So many of us have. But what if I told you there's a way to find a deep, unshakable peace, a genuine sense of clarity that doesn't just mask the symptoms, but gets to the very root of the issue? I want to talk about something that's completely changed my life, and I know it can change yours too. Reading the Bible. Now I know what you might be thinking. The Bible? That's an old book. Or I've tried, but I don't understand it. Stick with me for a second. This isn't just about reading a book. It's about having a conversation. It's about building a relationship. When you open the Word of God, it's not just ink on a page. It's God Himself speaking to you. Each verse you read is like a step closer to Him. It's how you get to know His character, His promises, His heart for you. Reading the Bible isn't just about spiritual growth. It's about intimacy with the Lord. It's about closing the distance between you and your Creator. Now let's be real about mental health. So many people are struggling. Anxiety, personality disorders, crippling stress, schizophrenia. These are serious battles. And I believe with every fiber of my being that the spiritual and the mental are deeply connected. A lot of this struggle stems from a spiritual void. It's because we either don't have Christ in our lives, or we have Him, but we've stopped listening. We've stopped feeding our spirits. Imagine your spirit is hungry. If you don't feed it, it gets weak, vulnerable. That's when the darkness creeps in. That's when the anxiety takes hold. But the Bible is the bread of life. It's spiritual nourishment. When you commit to communing with the Lord daily, when you open His Word and just let it wash over you, something incredible happens. You start to surrender all those things you're struggling with. The fear, the confusion, the pain, you hand it all over to Him. And in that exchange, He begins a healing work in your mind. He untangles the knots. He quiets the storms. He literally rewires your thinking and heals you from the inside out. This isn't a quick fix, it's a divine transformation. I know it can feel like we have all the time in the world to get right with God, to start reading, to pray more. We tell ourselves, I'll start tomorrow, or I'll do it when life slows down. But friends, listen closely. We don't have a lot of time left. The days are getting shorter, prophetically speaking. The world is groaning. Now is not the time to be complacent. It's time to be vigilant. Stay vigilant, saints. We need to be strong, rooted, and ready. The only way to do that is to feast on the bread of life every single day. This is our defense. This is our weapon against demonic oppression and influence. This is how we find our freedom.